Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Single back takes the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Allen. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
The Nittany Lions are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the toss, heads to his right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Can they convert here on third down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here's the option play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, there's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
The Nittany Lions line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Let's fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here's that defense shifting again. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. They didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain of that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Aller. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
After that completion, Chris, on this corner of it, see if the offensive coordinator comes out later in the same look, but this time sends the receiver fake to the outside to the corner and back to the inside on a post. He'll catch the defense off guard.
On the ground, it's Singleton. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Bringing it back, it's Anderson. And the coverage team able to bring him down. here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Penn State offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Running out of time in the pocket. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
It's man-to-man coverage. It's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Goal line formation for the defense. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And here's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. The clock is still running off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Ball handed off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back is having a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Using his legs, it's Singleton.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And now the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a shotgun run call. A quick juke. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's looking deep here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Direct snap to the back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And so they'll mark it about the 30. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tight end goes in motion. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. They're set now to try the PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. Gives it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Bites off a defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught.
Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind. Two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. We'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Bringing pressure, looking to throw it deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, It's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Third down play for this offense. Makes a quick grab. And moves the ball to the 35 with another first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down. They're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Aller. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. It's caught downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Allen. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Defense not pressing this time. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.